I'm live. Hey, hi, this is Sugar from Sugar Live, 12 p.m. every day. And today's topic is the rivalry between Angie Martinez and Wendy Williams. Two great people, two great radio hosts, and two great podcasters, and two great shows, because I think both of them had shows on TV, but Wendy was on Fox, and I think uh, Angie was on somewhere else. Anyway, the rivalry. I never really knew there was a bad rivalry between Angie Martinez and Wendy Williams. At first, I thought it was just co-workers, or what have you. But the radio game is a serious game. It is really a serious game. I mean, like any other job, it's really serious. These people go for the throat. You understand? And anyway, I just have to say, I'm keeping my shades closed today because NYPD have some kind of sharpshooter trying to kill me on, live TV to teach everybody a lesson, not to go after their peoples, like Reyes and Hutchinson and all the Indians and blah, 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 blah. They started it, I'm finishing it. That's it. So my blinds is going to be kept closed because they're trying to prove a point. They got a sharpshooter somewhere across the street aiming for my house. So, I'm just letting you know. Anyway, rivalry between Angie Martinez and Wendy. When I grew up, it was always the two, and I liked both of them, but both of them had different styles. My style was more of Wendy's. Why? Because Wendy, she didn't want to make friends just to make friends, and then you tell on their business and stuff like that. So she decided not to make friends in the industry. She decided that she's gonna put her job first and just be a reporter so she can report what exactly is happening. You understand? So she decided not to be friends with these people. Angie, on the other hand, she did the opposite. She befriended everyone, so she got all the big interviews. She got all the big stars, and everybody came to her place, and everybody came on the job and interviewed with her because she was non-threatening. She was non-threatening, and she wasn't in everybody's business to tell everything that she found out. So she made a lot of friends in the industry. You understand? So they had their little they had they had their little rivalry. I never knew that Angie was from Brooklyn. I always thought she was a Bronx girl. I don't know. I didn't know. I knew Wendy's husband was from Brooklyn because he's from the part that I grew up in, which is Brownsville, Brooklyn. He's from Brownsville. I'm from Brownsville. So I felt a little connection because, Kevin was from my neck of the woods where I grew up. You understand? So I kind of followed Wendy wherever she went because she was she was great for information. She was great for news. Nobody really did it like her before because everybody was trying to be nice, and then Flex came up. He started doing a little bit of the in your face kind of thing, and then everybody else started following suit. But set up she set up the manuscript. She set up the how would you say she set up the stamp pad. She set up the blueprint of what it takes to find out information um, on somebody or from somebody or whatever. She set up the game. You understand? And Wendy is a New Jersey girl. She was raised with her mom and dad, and she went to college and she ventured out. Everything. Angie, I never knew he was from Brooklyn. And she grew up. She wanted to be a radio host, And she went into the right circles, and she became a radio host. And she's a great one. She gets the big stars. I'm telling you, she gets Jay-Z on a drop of a dime. She'd be like, Jay, I need an interview. And back then he would drop everything and go see Angie Martinez. And there's 1 and 2 shows you can see Jay, and Angie Martinez is one of those shows that he would pop up. Everybody else had to wait. But Angie, she would get any kind of interview from him and some of the toppest stars in the industry. Because they respected her, they liked her. It was like she's not in everybody's business, like Wendy. So they was willing to give her the interview. Now, Wendy was doing all kinds of interviews, but her life was falling apart, inwardly. And she's the type of person, she was telling everything on everybody's business. So nobody was knowing what was going on with her business. You understand? So therefore, when everything started coming out, everybody was elated. They was like, see, the tables turned. They was doing all kinds of stuff. But don't shoot the messenger. You understand? I heard Angie Martinez was part of that, going after, because Wendy got her show. Wherever Wendy went, she had a large following. When she came back to New York, she got her show on TV. Angie wasn't too happy about that, because Angie wanted a show for a long, long time. That was one of the reasons why she left Hot 97 to go to 105.1 in New York City. Because with 105.1, the company is owned by a different subsidiary, so they can venture out into different areas. And Hot 97 is usually just radio. You understand? But from what I know, 107, what I heard, 105 had the leadership had a TV station and would venture their people out to get shows on TV and what have you, and podcasts and whatever. So that's why I think Angie switched from 97 to 105. You understand? With DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlemagne, and blah 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 down the line. You understand? Charlemagne came from Wendy's camp. Charlemagne was I'm not calling you a nobody, Charlemagne, but he was a nobody from down south. And Wendy introduced him to the world. And I'm like, who's this kid? Who's this guy? You understand? That is the kind of thing she had. You understand? Because she brought him on, and all of a sudden, everybody knew his name. Nobody knew who he was. But when Wendy brought him on and he started being in Wendy's show, he became the Charlemagne that he is now. You understand? And he can't say no, because, yeah, you probably was popular in, North Kakalaka, wherever you're at, but nobody else knew you out of that. But when they brought you on, when Wendy brought you into the fold, or Kevin, I don't know who hired you, when the Williams family brought you in, that's when you came popping. You can deny it if you want, but it's true. Because nobody knew of you outside of Wendy's show. And, you're good at what you do. I'm just saying, give her props or whatever. I understand that whatever went on between you and her or whatever, but she did make your career. She did. So, so little birdie told me that Angie Martinez was part of that demise. Angie wanted her to fall. So she called who she had to call, did whatever she had to do. I don't know if it's true or not. You understand? And, but there was a big rivalry between her and Angie, because people kept promising her to have a show on TV, and she never got it. With all the connections she had, she didn't get that show that she wanted. You understand? So there was a little bit of bitterness, a lot of jealousy, and but both of them grinded. But the people who promised Angie her show, I guess they didn't come through with it. You understand? I guess they felt that she couldn't hold the numbers. that at first she would, get the numbers, but she wouldn't be able to hold the numbers as Wendy did. You understand? Because Wendy have a big following, even to this day, even if she's not on TV. Because I haven't checked anything. I knew Sherri Shepherd, great. She's a great person, great show. I mean, great host and everything. Because when Wendy was having her issues, Sherri Shepherd took over, and she did a great job. So now she has a show. So I wish her well. I wish her well. So, because she's very funny, and I just like her. I just like her thing. I have to watch it to see if it's the same format. I was hoping she kept the same format as Wendy. You understand? I mean, with the talking at first and whatever, and telling me the thing, whatever. So I have to see her show in order for me to judge her show. But, not to say Wendy put her on. She was great before everybody knew Sherri Shepherd or whatever. But Sherri is the type of person, she bring light to a show. Because even when she went to The View, I keep veering on and off because I'm talking about each person. When she went to The View, she brought light. When she came to, when she started having her, she did it for Wendy, she brought light. Certain people got it, certain people don't. You understand? And another person who has that, and I like, but right now she's suspect with the Jamie Foxx stuff, is Garcelle Beauvais. She brings light to a show. You understand? Just like why I like MC Light so much. MC Light bring light to a show. You understand? When she's on any show, that show is popping. That show is a good show. I don't know if her selection but her presence in the show. And these people bring presence into the show. MC Light, Garcelle, Sherri, and a few others. You understand? They bring light to a show. So usually I follow their career. When I hear about a show, I follow their show, to see how they doing, how's the show, what have you. But those three people, they're great at what they do, And sometimes it's not the thing to be the top. Sometimes I'm not calling them a B, I'm not calling you a B. But, they got A-listers, B-listers, whatever. But sometimes it's better to be the B because you get regular work. And the pressure is not that high on you, but you still bring why producers and stuff hire you. You understand? Because you bring it. You can bring people into the show, into the fold, whatever. So sometimes it's good just to sit back. Just like, what's her name? Gabrielle. You understand? Just like a Sinai, just like a Nia. You understand? Just like Lorenz. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lorenz. just like, just like a Wham. They bring it. And you don't see their pictures all over the place. But when they in a movie, when you hear Nia Long got a movie coming out, you running. You running to that movie theater. You understand? When you hear a Vivica is on something, you watching her shows. You understand? When you hear a Lisa Ray, you watching them shows because they bring it. Them B girls, they bring it. And they sure to have people, in there bringing an audience. So sometimes it's better to be a B than an A. I'm telling you, not that much pressure, but you bring it. You bring the audience and you bring the dollars. You understand? I'm not gonna go to because I was getting ready to do something. I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, these two people, they rivaled a long, long time. And then as you know, Angie Martinez has a baby for where's my notes? She has a baby for one of the Drew Hill guys. And beautiful baby boy. And things happen or whatever the case may be, and her child is grown now, and but see, she still hasn't gotten that show. You understand? And right now, people is just waiting for Wendy to get better for her to get back on TV. But I hear that she's getting ready to do a podcast. Where people doing like the Howard Stern thing. Oh, first I was free, now you're gonna have to pay to watch me. So instead of her having a show on a regular channel like Fox or something, she's gonna have a podcast where you have to pay, like iHeart or something, pay, to see her, whatever the case may be. It's gonna be successful. It's gonna be successful. Like I said, some people got it, and some people, not to say Angie don't, and some people just, whatever. But I watched Angie's show a couple of times, her podcast, and it was a great show. And I'm trying to understand, who is your manager? Who do you be speaking to in regards to your career? Because you have a long career, over 20 years. Over 20 years you've been in this business. And sometimes you just have to change maybe your management team, maybe your asking style or something. If you still want that show on TV, first of all, make sure that you can bring it. Because you don't want to be on a TV and then it fail. Because TV pressure is way different than radio pressure. You understand? And it's just like a restaurant. Most restaurants fail within 6 months. You understand? And even Nick Cannon, I thought Nick Cannon's show was great. I thought his show was great. And the next thing I heard, he was canceled. I'm like, you're kidding me. So whatever they're looking for in these TV shows, you have to really find out and really be prepared, Angie. You understand? Because I would love to see you on TV. I would love to see you on TV and see, what you have to say or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna watch your podcast a little bit more often. It's just that I have so much that that I have to do. I don't really have time to really sit and watch a long thing. Sometimes, like last night, I finished doing some work for someone, and I fell asleep, and then I got up and I went to bed. And my thing was still going. The movie, I did something, and then I said, let me relax a little bit, and I put on a movie. The movie was watching me, so sometimes I don't really have time to watch everybody's shows like I want to, and I do wish them well, like that, I should know her name. She has a show on Hulu, Unprisoned, Unchained. She was mistress to the president. Who's that young lady again? I'm sorry. She's from the Bronx. I forget her name. But if you know who I'm talking about, she has a show on Hulu. And her and Delroy Lindo, and he came out of jail. That's his daughter. She's the daughter. I'm trying to remember the name while I'm talking. I should be good in this, but the conversation wasn't about her. But, I'm talking about Hulu and stuff. So it's called Unchained, and she's doing a great job with that show. That's a little plug. And yeah, Angie, I really would like to see you get your dream job. I really would like to see you get whatever your heart's desire, because I think you're a great host. I really do think you're a great interviewer. You ask great questions, and people relax when they talk to you. So I really wish that you get what you're asking for or what have you. And as far as Wendy, everybody's waiting for Wendy to get better. Everybody go through their patch. Her husband turned out to be not such a great guy, and she dealt with it as much as possible. And yeah, she was embarrassed because she'd be on TV talking about people in their marriage, and here it is, he had a whole other family. You understand? But everybody go through what they go through. So but I mean, you're allowed to laugh or whatever, because when she was telling her story, she did whatever. So but I wish her well, and I want to see her back. Even if it's a podcast or even if it's a paid whatever, I'm giving you a little idea, whatever. And you do the Howard Stern thing, because I used to watch Howard. I loved it. I loved Howard's show. And then he went into Now You Gotta Pay Me. plus you got to pay a fee to see me. Um, you understand? So he got double from the company. So maybe Wendy's going to do something like that. Because I think you're doing something like that too. But it's not going to be a long hour show. This is going to be a short show because both girls are great, but one went through problems and the other, is going through her little problems. But this rivalry thing is, it's not really necessary. And I don't think that you should have to go through, this rivalry or what have you. First of all, my gate was locked. How they get in? And who is it? Anyway, I wish both of you good luck. And get better. Okay? Both of you. Have a great day. Knocking on my door. Broke through my gate. I locked my gate. So that means they broke my gate to get through. See? They on the back door now. What the fuck? Who is that and what do they want with me? Matter of fact, I'm going to leave this running to see what they want. I'm not answering, but I'm going to see who it is. It's NYPD. What do they want? I don't know. Anyway, just in case they want to shoot me when they walk in, I'm leaving my tape running. I guess I gotta talk. What else should I talk about? I'm not answering the door for them. When I go to them to ask them to help me with something, they never want to come when I call them. Fuck them. I have nothing to say to NYPD at all. I called them many, many times. They never show up. Now you want to show up? Fuck you. And for what? I didn't even call you. I didn't even fucking call you when you showing up at my door. So my source was right. You are showing up at my house unwanted. I see all the men, my neighbors, the men, the Spanish guy and the Haitian guy, they all standing outside with the cops. So, I don't know what y'all want. Whatever it is, I'm not helping you. Whatever it is, I'm not helping you. Why you at my house? I don't know. I'm not home. So, go on about your business and have a good life. I'm saying. Yeah, all my neighbors, all the male ones. All the male ones, the Spanish one, the Haitian one, the Grenadian one, the Indian one, yeah, all of them. They want to show me that, oh, they better than me or they can threaten me. You know, these men, what they do, they stalk women. And when they don't see somebody around them, they try to go after that woman. I'm just showing y'all. You understand? I don't know what you want, and you're not going to get it from me. Whatever the fuck it is. I called y'all, what, 3 weeks ago? They never showed up. Now you want to show up for what? Now you want to show up for what? What are you showing up for? I haven't spoken to none of them in, what, weeks. So what they telling you that I did nothing. Fuck you. Go about your business. Go about your life. Anyway, I'm going to leave this running just in case they want to kill me. Come through my door and whatever. Or go in my house. Whatever. Puerto Rican Mafia. Oh yeah, they want to show me. I just saw the so-called John Gotti ex-guy going up the steps. You understand? You're not showing me shit. You was up for rape, sir. You still on trial for rape? Cause you're trying to charge all the black boys with rape. All this stuff here, I don't care about it. Really, I don't. You're not scaring me. You're not getting shit out of me. Every time you do something to me, it's gonna be done back to you. Plain and simple. All you motherfuckers on the block. I don't care. You're not gonna threaten me and think you're gonna live like that. That ain't happening. So you can walk around and parked up and do whatever. I don't give a fuck. None of y'all scare me. It is what it is. The nation speaks. You're doing it to me, it's gonna be done to you. Plain and fucking simple. That's it. Don't knock on my door, you ain't coming in. Plain and fucking simple. All of y'all, low life. I'm gonna keep this running so y'all can see whatever happens. They not coming in. I'm not letting them in. Because when I call, I can't get you. Fuck you. Ooh, excuse me. Go about your business. Anyway, I sent out a message to somebody because I'm trying to see my doctor. You know, these Indians and these cops want to cock block me. So I just said what the public wanted to say. They don't like it. They don't like it when it's turned back on them. Well, I don't care. Now you see how other people feel when you do your bullshit. I'm just trying to get a simple appointment. And because your friend's over there with the Haitian girl, and this one is Indian, and he's Indian, you want to tell me I can't get an appointment like you own the fucking hospital. You don't own shit. You don't own shit. None of y'all scare me. So whatever they out there for, unless they have a search warrant or something from the judge, I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them. Because you know it's a setup. Because all of the Puerto Ricans over there is lined up. All the Haitians is lined up. All the men, they outside. Trying to show me, oh, see, bitch. See, bitch. This is what happens to you when you could get down on us. Okay, whatever. Just 4 cops in one car? Just 4 names extra to add to the fucking list. You're not the boss of me. So whatever warrant you have, if you have a warrant, what did I do? Spoke my mind? Talk about some whoring ass bitch who goes behind her man's back and sleep with all his friends? Because that's how she caught him. That's how she got him. Because she slept around with her husband. You understand? They like to do things, but they don't like it done to them. You understand? They used to get in their fucking way. They're not going to get nothing out of me. Nothing. And whatever trumped up charge you think you're gonna charge me with, make sure it's good. Make sure it's good. I'm telling you. Because you want to be a thug with a badge? Leave New York City. Go on vacation. Because you're a thug with a fucking badge. You're not an officer. I already told you that. I'm not going to bite my tongue for you. You're a fucking thug with a badge. You're not no fucking officer. Because they all fucking line up, all the men. Yeah, she home. I'm not home. Wherever I'm at, wherever I'm at, wherever I'm at. It's none of your fucking business. You don't fucking control me, and you're not going to control me. All I'm going to do is get your money. That's it. After I sue your ass. So run along. I can talk about whoever the fuck I want to talk about. If I want to talk about Jeff Bezos and his scheming ass bitch, I can talk about it. I can do me. If I want to talk about some Indians, they talk about me. They call, they click. How come everybody in the hospital is either Haitian or Dominican or Spanish or Puerto Rican that's after me? How come? And y'all just came in the fucking hospital. How come? Am I fucking delusional? You want to fucking cock block my shit? I'm going to cock block you. Like I told you, you throw me out of places, we throw you out of countries. It's going to be a fucking problem if y'all stay. Most definitely. Now, it's going to be a fucking problem. You're not taking over shit, Reyes. Because you're a drunk. You're a drug addict. Your whole family's drug addicts and drunks. Take over what? What the fuck you taking over? Don't you have to have a supplier in order to take shit over? Where's your supplier, son? You're a bumbling fucking idiot, Reyes. And the whole Pizarro family. Fuck y'all. You ain't showing me shit. So all of y'all can line up and whatever, they can break through my door. You still ain't shit. You never gonna be shit. Never. And they gonna tear down all these houses with you in it or with you out it. Plain and simple. Are you enjoying my show? Because you came the time my show started. Nice timing. Setup game. What lesson are you teaching me? What lesson? You wanna buy shit on my credit card? You think you funny? You understand? Sometimes you get laughs and sometimes you get this. So whoever your friends are in the car, they can go about their business. I'm not paying them no mind at all. At fucking all. None of y'all gonna show me shit. I don't care how, if y'all do come up in here and arrest me, y'all ain't showing me shit. I'm gonna come out even worse. And while I'm in, shit gonna be happening. But you taking over. What are you taking over? What y'all taking over? What are y'all taking over? I heard they had a meeting about y'all last night. I wasn't part of it. I just heard the news this morning. They were like, what the fuck he's taking over? What the fuck them Puerto Ricans and them fucking Indians taking over? That's what I heard. If you're not part of Reyes' crew, please, all you Puerto Ricans, don't take offense. We talking about Reyes and his bumbling ass family. What are you taking over? They want to wonder what the motherfucking hell are they taking on. You was just a street team, and now you're not even gonna be that. You was just a street team to get shit in order, to bring money into the crew and whatever, and you're losing that. So your services is no longer fucking needed. So let me see how all of y'all and all your cop friends is gonna make their money on the side, because they soon gonna lose their job. Mark my words. They soon gonna all be fired. I know y'all think I'm joking. Yeah, we got something planned for you. We got something planned for all you so-called cops, NYPD. Oh, hell. And y'all running to Miami and Florida. We got something in store for you. You think you can't lose your job? Just remember you heard it here first. On Sugarheads Live, there's going to be no more PD. Just remember you heard it here first. Soon. I'm not home. So I don't know what y'all want. Can't get in. And whatever you got, I don't want to talk to you. Get a warrant if you could. And whatever you're trying to arrest me under, do you. I'll go in there for a couple of days or weeks or whatever. Get out and still be the same person. So you showing me what? What are you going to show me? The ball is still rolling. You're still going to lose everything. They still want you out. And every time you do something like this, it's going to be worse. Your life going to suck. Even worse. You get nothing. So y'all mom and pop better sell all y'all businesses or whatever. Wherever fucking country you at. They don't want you in there anymore. You fucking prejudice. You think you can call people whatever fucking name and do whatever you want just because you mad because y'all mad, y'all Puerto Ricans, some of y'all Puerto Ricans and y'all fucking Indians, y'all mad y'all not white. You got the straight hair, but that accent, I get lost in that accent, so you can't pass for white, Reyes. I know you be trying. That's why every time I pick up the phone and I hear your cousins or whatever on the phone, I'm like, you're Spanish. They be mad when I call them out. Because you can't get rid of that fucking accent, bitch. You feel me, Mr. Reyes? So the powers that be say you ain't running shit. And Bezos' girlfriend getting ready to get drop kicked to the curb. Because I know she paying you. She's been after me. She think, oh, I'm going to tame this bitch. You're not going to tame me, bitch. You be plotting on your men. You broke up a good marriage. So, as far as I'm concerned, fuck you. Just because I kept quiet, I ain't say nothing, whatever the case may be, you must think I'm scared of you. I'm not. I just don't feel like being bothered with your dumb ass and your whack ass ugly self. You whack, bitch, you ugly. Do you look at yourself amongst all his rich friends and the kind of dime pieces they walk in with? Don't matter, no kind of makeup helps you. You look like a man. You're not even beautiful. I don't know how come he didn't pick a more beautiful Latina. He picked your ugly ass. Because you was scheming on him. You a schemer. So don't think all these years you bothering me and I ain't saying nothing to you. I'm scared of you. I just didn't feel like being bothered with you, bitch. You know, I just didn't feel like being bothered. Just like I didn't feel like being bothered with what's her name? Kobe Bryant's wife. I didn't feel like being bothered with y'all. Y'all scheming asses. You understand? I just stayed to myself. And I heard all the bullshit, all your demands when your people come and fuck with me and bother me. And I'm like, listen, I got better things to do than to keep answering to you. If he wants his business to fall in the ground, that's on him. And so said, so is. Nobody likes Amazon anymore. Because you hiring all your family. They stealing all his money, and nothing is really good on Amazon anymore. Nobody wants to buy off Amazon anymore. Soon as he let you go, it's gonna get back. Oh. Soon as he let you go, it's gonna get back. Otherwise, get off my ass, bitch. Get the fuck off my ass. They gotta break down my door. I'm not letting them in. They made it perfectly clear they don't like me. What the fuck you coming in my house for? What the fuck you knocking on my door for? What the fuck you... What? They made it perfectly clear they're not doing shit for me. So don't think none of y'all, because I see all of y'all hanging around, smirking, waiting for them to break down my door. That's the only way they're getting in. I'm going to be like Kaya. Oh, you here for me, officer? But I'm on my live podcast. Oh, you here? You got a warrant? What does the warrant say? What are you arresting me for? Because I haven't left my house in years. The only time I leave the house is with my son to go to the doctor. So what have I done? You understand? Yeah, I heard they were trying to get a warrant on me for something. Warrant on what? Every time I leave the house, I'm with my son. Every time I leave my house, it's to the doctor. What did I do between the house and the doctor? Or the one time I went to the house to my mother's house? What the fuck I did? No. You better check one of these girls who y'all gave my IDs to and see if they not driving around as Rhonda fucking Gibbons. Like Reyes is driving around like Henry Campbell, fucking up the guy's name because he can't get a license. So he's using everybody else's ID to drive. Then they know he's doing it, so they ticket him. Then when there's a warrant out, they go look for the real Kenrick. But that's the game the 69th precinct is playing. They know Reyes is driving around with people's IDs. I locked my son up IDs like crazy because he was trying to get my son's ID. All of them, they were trying to get my son's ID. Because none of them, all of them lost their driver's license. So they stealing people's IDs and they driving on people's IDs. So they was trying to get my son. So I locked up all his IDs. So he's driving around on somebody else's ID. 69th precinct know about it. So other precincts give him ticket because he drive drunk all the time. And he uses Kenrick's name or somebody else's name. So now the 69th precinct know what's going on. Because when the sister was accusing everybody of rape, they kept telling her to do it under different names. Another precinct found out she cried rape for 4 black guys under different names. So they never put 2 and 2 together. But when they looked for picture instead of name, they found all her pictures accusing black guys of rape. Why? Because they wanted the black guys to be the drug mules. And they said no. So the sister and the cousins or whatever, because they all do it, accused the black guys for rape. But she had 4 on her head. She accused 4 black guys of rape under different aliases. 69 precinct know all about it. So when one of the precincts, like I said, looked under the name, her real name, you know, they saw the one. But then when they looked, because they have a thing now you can do, look for picture. So they looked for picture and all her shit came up. All these accusations of men raping. That's why the other day I was telling you a story that my son started dating some Italian, half Puerto Rican girl in New Jersey. She went on the internet because they found out what site he go on, because him and his girlfriend broke up. They found out what site he goes on. So they sent the Puerto Rican, half Italian girl to set him up. I told my son, be careful. Because you know when you tell kids, whatever, oh, I just met her. How she's after me already? She's all the way in New Jersey. It's a setup. They go look for you. Here go Jeff Bezos' girlfriend. She had him in sight before she got him. She plotted to get him. You understand? Anyway, I'm going to leave this on till they leave. Just in case they want to break down the door and say I pulled something. So they had to kill me. My thing keep following me. Oh. Somebody said thing the door. They put a door. So if they break in, y'all can see it live. Oh, so you can see it right here. Oh, my little thing keep moving. She's following me. Leave it. Yeah. Bull. See? I love America. My American flag. I put that up there because they came so desperate. They kept putting cameras on trees to look through my house and whatever thing is available. So that's why you see all these things covering all my outside stuff. This is how I gotta live. Because they got sharpshooters. They got cameras across the street aiming all through my window. In any little spot they can see. So this is what's going on in New York this morning, ladies and gentlemen. NYPD trying to come in my door for whatever. They're not coming in. I'm not letting them in. You don't have to let them in. Once you let them in, they can search your house. They can do whatever. If they don't have a warrant, don't let them in. Even when they come to ask you a question and they said, Can we come in and talk to you? Tell them no. Because they just want to get in your house. Then they're going to say they see something that they had to search and they suspect. And then they drop something in your house and want to arrest you for that bullshit. I don't even know what I'm cooking today. You probably still out there and he ain't pull off. Hey, I'm coming in. I'm not letting him in. You don't like me. Well, I'm going to let you in my house. You want me? Get a warrant. They do these things to scare you. Don't be scared. It's a nuisance. It's a nuisance, but don't be scared. As long as you don't let them in the door, leave. I'm not letting you in. Mr. Reyes, you're not showing me shit. You're not teaching me a lesson. You're not showing me how bad you are. All you're doing is getting 4 more names on the list to get fired. That's it. That's the only thing you're showing me. So you, your stepfather, your brother-in-law, fuck y'all. Ain't nobody getting in my door. So they can knock, 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 knock. You want to get in? Get a warrant. That's the only way you're getting in my house. But you're not going to come at my door and ask me to come in, and I'll tell you yeah, and then the next thing you want to fucking arrest me. For what? For trumped up charges. Bye. I gotta keep you on, son. Just in case they come through my door. Excuse me. These people, I'm telling you, you are not showing me nothing. You're not teaching me no fucking lesson. I'm gonna do me. So whatever you want, the answer is fucking no. She get live, 12 p.m. Stay right there. You moving? I'm live? Hey. Hi, this is Sugar. She get live, 12 p.m. Stay right there. You moving? I'm live? Hey. Hi, this is Sugar. She get live, 12 p.m. Stay right there. You moving? I'm live? Hey. Hi, this is Sugar. She get live, 12 p.m. Stay right there. You moving? Gotta keep you on. Okay. Seems like they're gone. I can go on with my day now. Mr. Reyes, Mr. Hutchinson, over there. Alvary, none of y'all teaching me shit. Fuck y'all. And NYPD, have a good life.